Real Madrid arrived at the first league game under a new banner and a familiar worry. When your brightest star begins a season looking more like a bystander than a verdict maker. The ripple effects are immediate and merciless. In the opener against Osasuna, Vinicius Jr. carried the burden of huge expectation, but offered a night that raised questions rather than answers. Misplaced passes, a series of lost duels, and more turnovers than sparks. Moments that made supporters remember the player who once broke defences and demanded constant attention. This was not Xabi. Alonso is only just beginning his tenure at the Bernabeu, and every match is an audition for both coach and team. Momentum in the early weeks can define a campaign. Barcelona fans and rivals will watch the headlines, but inside Valdebebas, the calculus is simpler. A world-class winger must be world-class on the pitch, regardless of what negotiations happen behind the scenes. The contract saga is no secret. Vinicius remains tied to the club on a deal that runs to 2027. Yet renewal talks have lingered, private and persistent. The player has spoken of loyalty and a desire to build a legacy at Real Madrid. Words that reassure that do not replace consistent output when the stadium expects brilliance. From the club's perspective, the fear is not merely financial. It is competitive. A distracted star who fails to influence games burdens teammates, constrains tactical plans and hands opponents a roadmap. Sit tighter on him. Cuts. The squad will feel the consequence. Opponents will smell vulnerability and press harder. If Vinicius answers the call in the coming fixtures, the narrative pivots instantly. Contract becomes footnote. Individual brilliance becomes engine. If he does not, the story grows teeth. Questions about loyalty, about value, and about whether Madrid can carry the season. Either the renewal talks are background noise and the player will decide matches, or the drama bleeds into performance and forces the club to make difficult calls. For a club that measures seasons in trophies and expectations in headlines, there is no middle ground. The question that will hum in dressing rooms and living rooms alike is blunt. Can Vinicius restore the spark that won him the Ballon d'Or? Or will negotiations and a shaky start combine to create a storm that threatens to push a once uncontested star toward an uncertain horizon? The answer will come soon, and whatever it is will shape not only a single player's future, but the early fate of Xabi Alonso's reign at the Bernabeu.